have been teetering in between moving out of the country permanently, like full time, you know. I don't know for how long, but that, or going for like only a month, leaving the country and then coming back and kind of settling in. I am at the point where in order for my business to really flourish in the way that I need it to be, I need to be in my own space, period. So there are these loft style apartments that I have been wanting to live in for a very long time. When I first was ready to move out, this was a couple of years ago actually, I inquired about these apartments and they did not have any availability for these apartments, and I was so bummed. I mean, there's not that many units in the apartment complex, so, and honestly every time I would check when I was like ready, they would not have any. And thankfully they have 2 units open right now. One is on a lower floor and one is on, I think, on the top floor. We'll see when I get there, but I'm excited. It's like it's meant to be. I'm ready to move out. The apartments that I want have availability. So, and it's kind of interesting too, because I've been teetering between whether I want to just leave the country altogether or if I want to stay here where my loved ones are. And I mean, everyone that I love and adore, oh my god, they are flying. So yeah, I'm taking you with me to go see these apartments. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. So it's gonna be fun. And we're gonna see what they're talking about. I'll record a little bit and we'll start this video like that, like so. It'll be, you know, Tasia finding her apartment. Yeah, so tap in. I am not from a big city. I am from a very interesting city, to say the least. Where I'm from, it has its own character, and honestly, I love it here. It's home. I can see myself, at first, for a very long time, I was like, no, I want to leave here. I don't want to stay here. I don't want to stay here. I don't want to stay here. Which, I know my end game isn't to stay in my home city forever, but I can definitely see myself like this being my home base for a while and just traveling out of my home city all of the time until I find where I want to live. Because if I'm being quite honest, I don't even know exactly where I want to live, like what city I want to live in, what country I want to live in. You know, I know it's not here, but I think until I find out exactly where I want, I don't mind staying in my home city, paying like cheap rent, being close to my family, and just flying out all of the time until I know where I want to live. You know, that's kind of where I'm at. So I think, you know, if I like this spot I'm about to go see, then, you know, it could definitely be option number 2. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see what it looks like. The price, I really like the price. They did say that all utilities are included with the price, so that is a plus. But I do want to make sure that that is electricity as well, because if you're from Illinois, okay, you already know Ameren, they're the ops. Okay, long story short, for y'all who aren't privy to Illinois electricity, basically back in what year was that? I think it was 2023, the end of 2023 or the end of 2022, one of those. They skyrocketed everybody's electricity costs by hundreds of dollars. Okay, hundreds of dollars. Like 1 month it was like $100 a month, and then the next month it was like $400 a month. They did that, and what did they do? 2 months after they did that, they bought all new Rivian trucks as their company trucks. For those of you who do not know, Rivian is basically a Tesla, but even more expensive. Like $100,000 trucks. They're basically like an electric G-Wagon, but not a G-Wagon. Yeah, and all of their company trucks is that. And they did that a few months after they raised everybody's Ameren prices. People were literally struggling. Like everyone who I knew, they were struggling because their Ameren bill skyrocketed out of nowhere, and no one expected that. Of course, it's not your budget to pay those high-ass expenses. You know, people got kids. I'm just getting so pissed off thinking about it because that's up. Anyways, so I'm not trying to pay Ameren because for me, I am going to, somebody is going to hear my voice every single day, and they're not gonna like it. They're not gonna like it. So, anyways, hopefully electricity is added in that, and then water, all of that. So we'll see. I'm only a few minutes away, so we're gonna see what it's talking about, okay? like thing funky. I just dropped off my deposit for my apartment. Oh my god, I'm excited. Like, I'm literally getting my dream apartment that I wanted to stay in. Yeah, I will not be moving out of the country. I'm honestly kind of glad because I feel like in the period in my life, I'm looking for something that's stable. I'm looking for my own home. I've never really had my own home, like genuinely. I've moved out of my parents' home for sure, like several times and came back, but this feels like I found my space, like my own space. So I just dropped that off. I do want to get a workout in, but I have a nail appointment at 12. It's currently 10:38, and you're probably like, girl, you got enough time. Well, my nail appointment is literally an hour away from where I live, so I do, but I don't have enough time. Like, I got literally like, I got 22 minutes to work out. Like, so yeah, this is so much better. So yeah, I'm not gonna go work out. What I'm gonna do is go to the house. I'm gonna get my batteries because this battery is on its last leg and I need all of my batteries so we can vlog today. And then I'm probably gonna curl my hair too. My curls have definitely fallen, and you're like, girl, where do you have all this time? And honestly, I want to know the same thing because who has the time? But anyways, so I'm gonna do that and then head out. So yeah, that's that. Literally, my phone was like, girl, you need to get to your appointment, so we gotta go. I'm just gonna grab my batteries for my camera and then head out. So BRB.
Pick up whatever she want. CC Gucci, he gon' take her whatever she want. She piss me off, so I just give whatever she want. Talking about another for the Nella as a home. Hit it in the shower, made her tell me what she want. Like I'm singing Miss, I made her tell me what she want. I'ma take her bougie ass to Odell and then let her pick up whatever she want. CC Gucci, he gon' take her whatever she want. She piss me off, so I just give whatever she want. Talking about another for the Nella as a home. Hit it in the shower, made her tell me what she want. Like I'm singing Miss, I made her tell me what she want.
Yes, I just love it. You get excited over there.
Oh yeah, girl.
Whatever she want, take her on and girl,
One last one right here, girl.
take a city clipper.
Sleep, I was up late.
Go, little squirrely.